Hi everybody, my name is Addison and I am a Girl Scout earning my Silver Award. For my project, I've been sharing the stories of really important women all throughout history, and I'm sharing them to you. You can check out my other videos for a lot of different stories on different women with different cultures. They're all really fun and enjoyable. Today we're going to be listening to the story of Maya Lin. She is a famous artist and architect, and she started really young. So the book we'll be reading today is called Maya Lin, Artist Architect of Light and Lines by Jeanne Walker Harvey. In the woods by her childhood home, Maya Lin played with her brother and explored and climbed the many rolling hills. One she named the Lizard's Back. On long walks alone, she searched for birds in the forest. Maya sat still as a statue, hoping to tame rabbits, raccoons, chipmunks, and squirrels. In her house full of light and open spaces, Maya read books and played chess with her brother. And with paper and scraps, she built tiny towns. Her parents had fled China at a time when people were told what to be and how to think. Her parents never told Maya what to do or how to think. Maya grew up with art. Her father was an artist who made art with clay. Her mother was a poet who made art with words. She watched her father form a pot from a mound of clay, without plans or drawings. Maya too thought with her hands as well as her mind. Clay, ceramics, silversmithing, macrame. Maya graduated co-valedictorian of her high school class. One day, when Maya looked at the patterns of light and lines on the ceiling of her college library, she imagined she would become an architect who created buildings with art, science, and math. While studying overseas, Maya wandered through countries and cities, gazing at buildings of all types, new and old, learning all she could. In her last year of college, Maya entered a contest to design a memorial to honor soldiers who died during the Vietnam War. The contest rules said the memorial must blend with a park setting and include the name of every soldier who died fighting or was missing, almost 58,000 names. These rules rang true to Maya. She knew the power of names. Maya believes that a name brings back all the memories of a person, more than a photo of a moment in time. In the glow of the autumn sun, Maya walked across a field dotted with trees, the site of the future memorial. Through her camera's eye, she imagined a knife slicing open the earth. In her mind, she saw the cut in the earth, healing over time to a polished edge covered from top to bottom with names, an edge that reflected the sky and grass and the people who visited the memorial. Back at school, Maya sculpted a model with mashed potatoes, then with clay. She sketched a soft space of greens and blues, and before mailing her entry, she put her thoughts into an essay. She wrote that her long, polished wall would be a quiet place to remember all those who died during the war, a place to be experienced by walking down, then up past names that seemed to go on forever. The contest received so many entries, enough to fill an airplane hangar. Lots of famous architects and artists entered. The names of the contestants were hidden from view. Out of 1,421 entries, Maya's design was chosen. Simple yet strong, creative and new. But when they found out Maya was the winner, the judges were shocked. She wasn't famous. She was a young woman still in school. Maya was as surprised as the judges. All was excitement at first, but then people objected. Some said her design looked like a bat, a boomerang, a black gash of shame. Their angry words stung Maya. For months, public hearings were held. Some people wanted to change the design. Maya was young, but she was brave. She didn't back down. Finally, her design was approved. Maya worked with a team of architects and engineers who devised plans to excavate the land, build the wall. The granite was cut, polished, and engraved with the soldiers' names. The earth was dug up. Maya watched the panels, suspended in space, set in place. The first time Maya visited the finished wall, she searched for the name of the father of a friend. When she touched the name, she cried just as she knew others would. Thousands came that Veterans Day to see and touch and remember. Salutes, hands on hearts, honoring. And every day since then, visitors have done the same. Look, there she is, just like the cover. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial was the first of Maya's many works of art and architecture, memorials, sculptures, structures, and spaces, inside and out. Each piece is different, but all share Maya's vision. She wants people to be a part of her art. Look, touch, read, walk around, sit by, think about. And just like when she was a child, who named a hill the lizard's back, Maya named her projects, often words from nature, names such as sounding stones, topo, the wave field, 10 degrees north, reading a garden. Sounding stones, topo, the wave field, 10 degrees north, reading a garden. And after naming a piece, the final step in shaping her artwork, Maya Lin, the artist-architect, is ready to dream, think again, and create something new. And that's the end of the story. Now that we've completed the story portion of the...
Sorry. It's okay. Easy to edit out, right?
Yeah, I know. But she won't
There's
stop.
lots of stuff going on the street.
Now that we've completed the story portion of the video, it's time for the quiz to see how well all of you were paying attention during the story. Let's start. The first question says, how did Maya realize that she loved art? A, because her parents were artists. B, from seeing different paintings in museums. C, a teacher suggested it after seeing her doodles. The answer was A. Her parents were both artists, in different ways. 2. How many names did she need to add to the memorial? A, 10, B, 58,000, or C, 137? If you said B, 58,000, then you are correct. And now the final question. Which day was her masterpiece of a memorial shown to the public? A, President's Day, B, Veterans Day, C, 4th of July. If you said B, Veterans Day, then you're right. I don't know if it was shown to the public then, but that's when it was really popular.
It was not released. It was unveiled.
Yeah?
It was unveiled
When was it unveiled?
on Veterans Day.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
Because it didn't mention an actual date.
Okay.
Now it's time for everyone's favorite part of the video, the activity. So, The activity that we're going to be doing today is going to be very hands-on and very, very creative. Since we know that Maya was an architect, we're going to be doing something very, very silly. We're going to be creating our own architectural structure out of marshmallows and toothpicks. So grab your toothpicks and marshmallows and let's go. Alright, so now that we've got our toothpicks and our marshmallows, we need a place where it won't like stick up your table or whatever, wherever you're doing it. So we got a little placemat or a cutting board, something to keep the sticky mess on here and easily washable. So we're going to be making a cute little structure, and you can challenge yourself to go as high as you can, create like a structure that you know of, and this is all going to be like fun and creative. So what we're going to do, we're going to take my marshmallow, put it there. Take another marshmallow, boop. It's only 2D right now, 2-dimensional. But if we do this, it's still two-dimensional. However, and with the marshmallows or gumdrops or sticky of your thing of your choice, it's all, you can take them out, you can put them back in, and there's not much of a mess. Which is why I love doing this project. It might tilt, it might move over, which is why you might need to have things holding it up. See how it's tilting? You need to keep it in place. And this is how. I'm going to put this, see, it might be a little off, so I'm going to put this in the center. Push this down and push this in. And then we're going to take this, push it in, and now it's sort of standing. Toothpick, in, boop. It's standing now. You can go as wide out or as far up as you please. I'm just making a cube because it's a pretty good solid base. And then we're going to be creating a little fun piece that I like doing when I make these. Doing it at an angle. And then connecting all four with one marshmallow. So boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. It's more or less a house. This fun activity is super easy and it's very fun. You can do it with anyone, or it can be solo. It's super fun and it's a great way to show your artistic creativity. So now we're getting into some of what Maya feels. We, like this, just made a type of architecture. We're creating and designing buildings. It's very, very fun. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.